Hey guys, happy Thursday. So for today's reading in ELA, we're going to go back into disaster alert and danger earthquakes. So we're going to look at both of these texts more closely, and we're going to do a close read to try to figure out our focus question here, which says, revisit pages 16 through 17 of disaster alert. So we're going to go back and read those two pages of disaster alert, and pages 30 through 31 of danger earthquakes. So we're going to go back and read those two pages of danger earthquakes. Then our focus question is, what do these sections of these texts have in common? So we all know that in common means how are they alike or how are they the same? So let's go back and let's start with page 16 and 17 of disaster alert. So we see that page 16 and 17 of disaster alert, our main focus here is on
sinkholes.
Sinkholes. So
what are sinkholes? Sinkholes are found all over the world. They happen when water dissolves rock under the ground. This makes a hole in the rock that soil can slip into. Eventually, the top of the land falls into the hole.
So we know that this page is mainly about sinkholes or holes that are formed in the ground. And then the following page, same thing. We talk more about sinkholes.
Some sinkholes are made when underground pipes leak. Water from the pipes weakens the ground. Hidden underground caves can cause sinkholes too. The land above falls into the cave. This leaves a hole. More than 1 million bats live in this sinkhole in Rock Springs, Texas.
Pretty crazy. So we see the size of this hole that's happened into the earth. That's a natural disaster that happened that's caused a hole into the earth.
This sinkhole appeared suddenly in Beijing, China.
Okay, so we know that pages 16 and 17 of disaster alert are all about sinkholes or holes that are formed in the ground. Now let's go to page 30 and 31 of danger earthquakes. Now we see here already that this is caused by an earthquake, but this earthquake has caused there, as you can see, to be a big hole in the ground here too. Even though it wasn't caused by a sinkhole, this hole was caused by the grinding plates that separated on the fault line, like we talked about for the last 2 days. So I'm already seeing something that they have in common because both of the texts show holes in the ground that were made by different natural disasters. Let's go ahead and read. We just read this the other day, so this should be
Alaska has more earthquakes than any other state. Alaska has a magnitude 7 quake almost every year. Earthquakes also occur in the central United States. In 1811, an 8+ quake shook the Mississippi Valley. It caused church bells to ring in Boston, nearly 1,000 miles away.
Okay, so while the text wasn't really about there being holes in the ground here, we can see that these pages, the one thing they have in common are the sinkholes text talked about there being holes caused in the ground by a natural disaster. And then the text or the pictures that were in danger earthquakes show that there are also holes or like openings in the ground that are caused by a different sort of natural disaster, earthquakes here. So that would be how I would answer that question. They have that in common, that they both show different holes in the ground that were caused by natural disasters. Okay, we have one more video after this, and we'll talk about our one vocab word that is a repeat, so it shouldn't be anything new for you guys. Take your time on your Google Forms, please, when you are writing. Proofread before you submit. Thank you.